All right, guys, it is time to get back to this Detroit Sports Bettors YouTube series. We are focusing on the NFL before, and it is time to shift back to the NBA. Okay, I am Matt Kowalis from Detroit Sports Bettors. And as many of you may or may not know, if you follow Detroit Sports Bettors on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, if you follow me on Twitter at PicksPicks, you know that I personally work with PrizePicks DFS, and Detroit Sports Bettors personally works with PrizePicks DFS. And because of this, every single Wednesday, I am going to highlight my top 5 PrizePicks plays on the Detroit Sports Bettors YouTube series, okay? I'm choosing 5 picks on PrizePicks because PrizePicks has the 5-pick flex play, which a lot of people really love to go with. It gives you 10-1 odds. If you lose one leg out of the 5, making it a 4 out of 5, you still double your money. If you lose 2 legs and make it a 3 out of 5, you still get half your money back. So it's a really interesting way to do a parlay, making PrizePicks really cool. And what I want to say, though, is when I give out 5 plays, okay, yes, those are my top 5 plays of that Wednesday slate, but that does not mean you have to take every single play. You can take 2, you can take 3, you can say, Matt, you are a bum and I'm not taking any. I do not care, okay? I am simply going to highlight the best scenarios that I see heading into the NBA slate. So with that being said, I want to make these videos quick. I want you guys to be able to pull it up, 5 minutes, get your picks in place, go plug them in. So let's get right into it, starting with my favorite play of the day. And this is the Indiana Pacers power forward, O'Shea Brissett, over 6 rebounds. Okay, and a lot of you guys are probably like, who the hell is O'Shea Brissett? And this is probably because of the trade that had to do with Domantas Sabonis heading to the Sacramento Kings. Okay, Domantas Sabonis averaged 12.1 rebounds per game with the Indiana Pacers, and now he's gone. So a lot of those rebounds need to be distributed on that current Pacers roster, all right? The player who's picked up a lot of the slack here is power forward O'Shea Brissett. In Domantas Sabonis' absence, he has had 11 rebounds, 13 rebounds, and 2 rebounds in a blowout loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. With that being said, though, tonight, there's a far better situation going against the Washington Wizards, who rank 11th in pure field goal percentage and 28th in 3-point field goal percentage. And let me remind you, that was with Spencer Dinwiddie, Davis Bertans, and Bradley Beal for a short period of time. He's out for the season. The other 2 got traded. So what I'm getting at is that field goal percentage is surely going to go down even more, equaling more rebound opportunities per minute for Brissett. And that is all you can ask for. Volume and opportunity. Is the situation, the opportunity going to present itself? Tonight, I say yes. Both of these teams are very evenly matched. They are depleted. This is a good matchup. Give me O'Shea Brissett over 6 rebounds here. Moving on to the Orlando Magic and point guard Jalen Suggs. For this one, I will be going under 5.5 assists, okay? And here is why. In this matchup, Jalen Suggs is currently projected to come off the bench, having Gary Harris, shooting guard, starting over him, okay? When Jalen Suggs comes off the bench, he generally sees around 5 to 8 minutes less. Again, diving back into opportunity per minute, diving back into volume per minute, okay? Another thing that you have to think about here is he's coming off the bench with the Orlando Magic, all right? Who is on that Orlando Magic bench? It's pretty bad other than Terrence Ross. Therefore, assists are going to be tough to come by. I mean, assists are tough on the Orlando Magic starting unit, let alone the backup unit. Tonight, they go against the Atlanta Hawks, you know, and I think a lot of the usage and ball handling is going to be with Cole Anthony. Okay. Anyone who goes up against Trae Young usually has a favorable matchup. And I think that's where they're going to try and take advantage. So with that being said, I like that Jalen Suggs under 5.5 assists. I think Cole Anthony has the ball far too much. And I think that second unit is just too bad for Jalen Suggs to get over 5.5 assists. Okay. So with that being said, give me Jalen Suggs under 5.5 here. Moving on to the Detroit Pistons. All right. Yeah, it's not the best matchup we've ever had. It's a 12.5 spread on DraftKings Sportsbook, traveling to Boston, but we are going to be going after Jeremy Grant over 15.5 points. Okay. Again, I understand Boston is a tougher matchup. They're one of the better defensive teams in the league. But if there is a scenario or a situation that the Pistons want to take advantage, it is definitely going to be Jeremy Grant facing off against Al Horford. Jeremy Grant is faster. He is quicker off the dribble. I think he'll be able to attack the rim because of this. I think he'll be able to do quick, 3-step spot ups, whatever. I think he's going to be able to get to his spot and get his shot because he's with a slower Horford. Okay. I think that's an advantage there. In addition to that, Jeremy Grant is averaging around 18 points per game. He's missed this twice in a row. If he misses 2 or 3 in a row, he tends to hit after that. So this is one of those spots where I'm just playing the percentages. Okay. He's missed this twice in a row, averaging 18 points per game. I'm very understanding that Boston is a solid defensive team, but I think he's going to come out and be aggressive early. He's one of those guys who needs to try and get this team going on the road. I think he does it tonight against Boston. Give me the over 15.5 points here. Moving on, you guys heard me talk about Cole Anthony earlier, and this one I'm going with Cole Anthony over 16.5 points. And this is definitely a strategy that I like to use and for you to keep in mind as well. And that is any point guard going against Trae Young. Okay. Think about the Warriors and how they say they try and hide Steph Curry on defense sometimes. Well, Trae Young is a far worse defender than Steph Curry. He's probably potentially the worst defending point guard in the entire league outside of steals. Okay. He's just someone that you can take advantage of. He's small. It's tough. It's tough. But therefore, because of that, I like Cole Anthony tonight. He is someone who is going to have a lot of usage coming into this game. I think he's going to be very aggressive coming into this game. And they're also going against a team who gives up a shit ton of points every single game. The Atlanta Hawks are ranked 24th in the league in points given up per game, near the bottom. They're also near the bottom at points given up to point guards per game. So that's something you have to think about kind of coming into this matchup. Okay. In addition to that, Cole Anthony averages 17.6 points per game, and he has hit this in 6 of his last 10 games. Okay. This is going to be a pace up matchup against the Hawks. He's going against Trae Young. Yes, Clint Capella is a tough person to attack the basket on, but good thing Cole Anthony has an outside shot. He has a nice mid-range. He has a little bit of everything. So tonight, I really do like Cole Anthony to take advantage of Trae Young and hit this over 16.5 points. And moving on to the very last play of the day. And this one, we're going back to the Indiana Pacers, all right? And this is with new addition of the Indiana Pacers, and that's Buddy Hield, or better yet known as Buddy Buckets. Okay. And with this Indiana Pacers team, a lot of this just comes down to volume and minutes. There are 2 people who are going to get a ton of volume and minutes, and that is Tyrese Halliburton and that is Buddy Hield. Okay. And when you take a look at that team, Malcolm Brogdon is still hurt. I don't know when he's coming back. They traded half their team. They're just not a ton of offensive options tonight. Gigi Batadze is their starting center. You heard me talk about O'Shea Brissett running the 4. There's just not much for them tonight. TJ Warren, I don't even know what's going on with TJ Warren. He's been out forever. But when Buddy Hield sees 15 to 20 shots, it's tough for him not to hit an over 17.5 points. I completely understand. Buddy Hield is very hot and cold. He's a player that I love to bet on because if you see him hit his first 2 shots, you might have a hot night coming. And that's another thing to even keep in mind with player props. You can bet live player props too now with, FanDuel, DraftKings, whatever it may be. I'm telling you, this is a player, if you see 2 or 3 shots going, bet him. Bet him because he's going for 25. He's going for 30. So tonight, it's another one of those things with just him and Halliburton getting so much usage. I think I love this over 17.5. I mean, Chris Duarte is out as well. There's just not a ton of options here. Buddy Hield is not shy to just shoot. Last game, he had 8 3-pointers made. I think he can get this done again. So give me the over 17.5 for Buddy Hield. Once again, another reminder, this is a team going against the Washington Wizards, not a great defensive team. So it's another good spot for Buddy. The pace is higher in this game too. So give me Buddy Hield over 17.5. And then lastly, quick bonus play that I had, didn't add it in just because I didn't want too many Pistons with a 12.5 spread. And that's Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey over 4.5 rebounds. This is one that I've rode till the wheels fell off. What is this one? Where is it? I don't even know how to do it. Well, you see it, whatever. It's behind me. But yeah, over 4.5 rebounds. He averages, I believe, like 5.5, 5.7. This is just one I'd like to keep running until it doesn't happen again. But with the spread being 12.5, there is blowout risk here. So I'm going to limit my Pistons exposure to just Jeremy Grant. Okay, so let's review this real quick, and I'm going to get out of here. Favorite play of the day, O'Shea Brissett over 6 rebounds. From there, Jalen Suggs under 5.5 assists. From there, Jeremy Grant over 15.5 points. From there, Cole Anthony over 16.5 points. From there, Buddy Hield over 17.5 points. And that is it, y'all. I am Matt Kowalis from Detroit Sports Bettors. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure to check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Konanis8 on Instagram, at Konanis Picks on Twitter. I give PrizePicks picks and plays just about every single day now. So really trying to grow my brand, really trying to go Detroit Sports Bettors brand. So I would greatly appreciate a follow here and a follow on my accounts as well. It goes a long way. And if you have not signed up with PrizePicks DFS, please use code DSB when you do, because that is 100% money match up to $100. This app is up and coming. I love it. It's really becoming my primary focus. So check it out and get in on the action. Best of luck tonight, y'all. I am out.